Hello once again and welcome back to another episode of Movie Deputy Reviews on our day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. I am so excited to be able to just kind of do something like this. I've never done the 12 days of Christmas with anything with Movie Deputy before, so this is a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that you are listening along so that you can play along. We are giving out 11 different clues that you will have a chance to guess what all of these clues are referencing, and if you guess correctly, you're going to get a special prize. So I hope that you are paying attention, and I hope that you are keeping track. And if not, you can always go back and listen to our older episodes if you want to get caught up. I am labeling them in the episode, in the description of the episode themselves, of our 12 days of Christmas, day 1, day 2, etc. And yes, today is Sunday and day 2. I know I stopped doing episodes on Sunday for a while, but as this is the 12 days of Christmas, I didn't want to miss out on this. Today we are time traveling. Now, I'm not talking back to the future. We are going all the way back to 1966. Now, you may be thinking, why would I go back to 1966? I am going back to an absolute classic called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, I'm talking the original one. I'm not talking any of the remakes or anything like that, but that's what the next couple days are going to kind of be about, is we are going to be doing all 3 of the Grinch movies. Today is the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Tomorrow will be the one that came out in 2000 with Jim Carrey. And then on day 4 will be the 2018 cartoon version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So you're going to definitely want to come back and check these out, because there's just something special about each of these, and I don't want you to miss out on a single moment. As always, all of the movies that we are going to be talking about here on our 12 days of Christmas are all innocent. So if you just want some nostalgia and you want to go back and just, sorry, one of my kitties is being very distracting at the moment, so I apologize about all the crackling noises. Zarina, again, my apologies on that. But we're going to get into the clue for day 2. So day 2's clue, today's clue, is a cat's prey. Now, you know me, I'm a crazy cat lady. If you've ever listened to any of the programs, I've got 7 furry babies here, and they have a particular thing of prey that is our next clue. So be sure to write that down and keep track, because you're going to want these. That's going to result in something special. So I'm hoping that you are as excited as I am. And again, like I said, anybody who submits a winning answer will receive a prize. And I am aware that that could be a lot of people, but I've got something very special in store. We turned 10 years old in this year in 2024. So Movie Deputy is 10 years old. And the prize doesn't necessarily have anything to do with that, but it's just kind of a big milestone, so I wanted to do something special to celebrate. So like I said, go back to yesterday's if you didn't catch yesterday's clue, and then of course the one today, and we are moving forward. But the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas in 1966, the one we're talking about today, this one was a special story by Dr. Seuss, and it was turned into this iconic cartoon that I think people of all ages are familiar with. This is just one of those Christmas classics that it just really helps embody what Christmas really means. Now, I know that there's a traditional meaning of Christmas, but there's just something about the whimsy and things of the story of the Grinch. And so there's just something special about that. Now, the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I did give a 7.25 out of 10 on the Deputy scale. And like I said, of course, it's innocent. But I want to share with you the original review that I put up on Movie Deputy. All the Who's down in Whoville prepared for a Christmas galore. There was someone else, though, who had something else in store. The Grinch hated Christmas. He hated it so. What he hadn't thought of, though, were the people below. He thought by that taking their ribbons and bags, the trees oh so merry, and the packages with tags. He thought he could stop Christmas in all that it be, but he was about to learn that though it was much more than a tree. The Whos had no thought of something so grim. They knew of the Grinch, but never knew about him. As the Grinch carried out his notorious deed, little did he know that he'd be fooled by someone so wee. The night went as planned, and just when he thought he was through, all the Whos down in Whoville he thought would boo-hoo. What happened next was something he hadn't imagined before. That Christmas, perhaps, was something much more. This timeless animated classic from Dr. Seuss is one that has entertained many generations before and will continue to do so for generations to come. An odd twist on the true meaning of Christmas that will warm your heart and tickle your funny bone. Experience it again for the first time. Now, if you're curious about the rhyming, yes, I did do that intentionally. I like having fun with some of these movies, and that was just one that I kind of wanted to do, just kind of the feel of the whole cartoon. So it took me a long time to write this back in the day, and of course get this posted. But like I said, it can be around, or it could be found on moviedeputy.com for a long time. And now, of course, I'm sharing it here with you in this form of the podcast. So be sure to come back tomorrow if you want to hear what we thought of some of the other Christmas movies. And of course, on day 3 and day 4 will be the other 2 Grinch movies. Are you ready? I know I am. But again, make sure to keep track of the clues and be ready to guess when that day comes, because you're not going to want to miss out on that. So I can't wait to come back tomorrow to talk to you some more. And as always, I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.